If you're someone over 50, or even approaching your 60s or 70s, one of the biggest challenges you probably notice is the feeling that your body doesn't respond the way it used to. Maybe you wake up feeling more tired, maybe climbing stairs feels heavier than it once did, or maybe you've noticed your muscles aren't as strong and defined as before. This isn't just about appearance, it's about independence, energy, and being able to move through life with confidence. Most people in this situation reach for their morning cup of coffee hoping it will give them a boost of energy, but the truth is, coffee only gives you a temporary rush. It wakes you up, but it doesn't give your body the nutrients or support it needs to actually rebuild strength or protect your muscles. And that's where today's message becomes so exciting, because there's a simple drink, a tea you can prepare easily in your own kitchen, that research shows can support muscle recovery, protect against age-related muscle loss, and help you walk with the kind of confidence and steadiness you had decades ago. Now, I want you to imagine starting your day not with that jittery rush of caffeine that wears off by mid-morning, but with something that not only wakes you up gently, but also works behind the scenes to repair your muscles, strengthen your body, and give you more stamina to get through the day. Picture yourself walking with ease, carrying groceries without strain, or even enjoying activities like gardening, playing with your grandchildren, or simply taking a long stroll without feeling tired. That's the kind of transformation this simple switch in your morning routine can make. The reason I say forget morning coffee isn't because coffee is all bad, but because relying on it keeps you in a cycle of temporary fixes. It doesn't stop the muscle loss that naturally starts to creep in after the age of 40. It doesn't repair the microscopic damage to muscle fibers that happens daily. And it doesn't fuel your body with antioxidants or compounds that fight inflammation, both of which are key to keeping muscles strong and flexible as you age. The tea I'm about to reveal does all of that. It's nature's way of giving your body the support it truly needs. And here's the best part. It's not some expensive supplement. It's not a complicated recipe, and it doesn't require you to give up the foods you love. It's a simple, affordable tea that you can sip each morning, and over time it can genuinely help restore that youthful energy and power in your muscles. So before you pour that next cup of coffee, stay with me, because what I'm about to share could be the small change that makes a huge difference in how strong and capable you feel in the years ahead. As we grow older, one of the most overlooked but critical changes in the body is something called sarcopenia, which simply means age-related muscle loss. Most people don't realize it's happening until they start feeling weaker, slower, or less steady on their feet. The truth is, muscle loss doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that begins as early as your 30s and becomes much more noticeable after 40. By the time you're in your 50s and 60s, if you haven't taken steps to protect your muscles, you may already have lost a significant amount of strength. That explains why carrying heavy grocery bags feels harder, why bending down to tie your shoes isn't as easy as it once was, and why walking long distances can leave you more tired than expected. This isn't just about natural aging. It's about a biological process that can be slowed down or even reversed with the right choices. Sarcopenia happens for several reasons. First, as we age, our bodies produce less growth hormone and testosterone, both of which are crucial for building and maintaining muscle. Second, our muscle cells become less efficient at using protein, which means even if you're eating the same foods you always did, your body isn't repairing or rebuilding muscle the way it used to. Third, lifestyle factors like sitting for long hours, reduced activity, poor nutrition, and stress all accelerate this process. And if you add chronic inflammation or oxidative stress to the mix, which are common as we age, the decline in muscle strength becomes even faster. The effects of muscle loss go beyond how strong you feel in your arms or legs. It directly affects balance, posture, metabolism, and overall mobility. Weak muscles put more strain on your joints, making knee or back pain worse. They also slow your metabolism, which makes it easier to gain fat and harder to keep your energy levels stable. Most importantly, weaker muscles make everyday life more challenging. Something as simple as standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or walking across the street can feel like a struggle. That's why so many people in their 50s and beyond notice they don't have the same confidence in their steps, and sometimes even fear falling. But here's the hopeful part. Muscle loss is not a one-way street. While it's true that the process begins naturally with age, it's equally true that with the right nutrients, physical activity, and habits, you can slow it dramatically and even rebuild strength. Think of your muscles as a savings account. Every healthy choice, whether it's exercise, protein intake, or in this case, choosing the right tea, adds to that account and helps secure your future strength. Every poor choice, on the other hand, withdraws from it. The reason I'm so passionate about sharing this information is because many people think weakness and frailty are unavoidable parts of aging, but that's simply not true. If you understand why muscle loss happens and make small changes daily, you can absolutely maintain the strength and independence that lets you walk tall and feel youthful for many years ahead. Now let's talk about the tea itself, the one that has the power to support your muscles in ways coffee simply cannot. The tea I'm talking about is green tea, and for good reason. It has been celebrated for centuries in many cultures as both a healing drink and a source of daily vitality. What makes green tea so unique is its rich concentration of compounds called catechins, particularly one known as EGCG. This compound has been studied extensively, and researchers have found it plays a role in reducing inflammation, protecting muscle fibers from damage, and even supporting the growth and repair of lean tissue. Unlike coffee, which gives you a short-lived jolt of caffeine followed by a crash, green tea delivers steady energy along with antioxidants that nourish your body on a cellular level. Green tea isn't just about antioxidants, it also provides L-theanine, a calming amino acid that balances out the caffeine it contains. That means instead of the jittery, anxious energy you sometimes get from coffee, green tea helps you feel alert but relaxed, focused but calm. This balance is crucial because chronic stress and high cortisol levels actually contribute to muscle breakdown. By calming your system while still keeping you awake and sharp, green tea creates the perfect environment for your muscles to repair and rebuild. Think of it as not just fueling your body, but also protecting it from the very processes that accelerate muscle decline. What's even more powerful is the way green tea interacts with your metabolism. Studies have shown that drinking green tea can boost fat oxidation and improve insulin sensitivity. This might sound like it's all about weight loss, but here's why it matters for your muscles. When your metabolism works efficiently, your body is better at delivering nutrients to the places that need them most. That means protein, amino acids, and essential minerals reach your muscle tissue faster, supporting repair and growth. Combine this with light exercise or walking, and you're essentially giving your muscles the fuel and the environment they need to thrive. Green tea also supports cardiovascular health, which is directly connected to muscle strength. Strong circulation means more oxygen and nutrients are carried to your muscles with every heartbeat. This doesn't just keep muscles from weakening, it helps them recover faster from daily activity, making you feel less sore and more capable of movement. Imagine waking up and feeling your legs strong enough to carry you through a brisk walk, your arms steady enough to lift and carry without hesitation. This is the kind of everyday strength that green tea can support over time. And the best part? It's incredibly easy to add into your life. A simple cup in the morning, maybe another in the afternoon, is enough to begin experiencing its benefits. No expensive powders, no complicated regimens, just a natural, time-tested drink that works in harmony with your body. Green tea doesn't just replace coffee, it elevates your morning ritual into something that actively rebuilds you from the inside out. Over weeks and months, that adds up to stronger muscles, greater stability, and a body that feels years younger. When it comes to protecting your muscles and restoring strength, the real magic of this tea lies in how it works inside your body. Every sip delivers compounds that fight against two of the biggest enemies of muscle health: oxidative stress and inflammation. As we age, our cells are constantly under attack from free radicals, unstable molecules that damage tissues, slow down recovery, and accelerate weakness. The antioxidants in this tea act like a shield, neutralizing those free radicals before they can do harm. That means your muscle fibers are protected from breakdown, and instead of losing strength over time, you create an environment where your muscles can repair and rebuild. It's not just about slowing damage, it's about actively supporting renewal. Another powerful effect of this tea is its ability to boost metabolism. You've probably heard that metabolism slows with age, and while that's true, the right nutrients can help reverse the trend. Green tea compounds increase fat oxidation, which not only helps manage body weight, but also frees up energy that your body can use to fuel activity. A more efficient metabolism means your muscles have constant access to the fuel they need, which supports stamina and endurance. This is why people who make green tea part of their daily habits often notice they don't tire as quickly when walking or exercising, and their energy lasts longer throughout the day. Blood circulation is another area where this tea makes a big difference. Strong circulation is like having a highway system that delivers oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Without it, muscles starve, weaken, and become prone to cramping or fatigue. Drinking this tea regularly improves blood vessel function, helping nutrients like amino acids and minerals travel faster to muscle tissue. Over time, this translates into better recovery after activity and less soreness in your legs and arms. You might notice that tasks, which once left you winded, climbing stairs, walking longer distances, or even standing for long periods, become easier as your muscles are nourished and energized. What's often overlooked is how much our joints depend on strong muscles to support them. Weak muscles mean more pressure on knees, hips, and the lower back, which is why so many people struggle with pain in those areas as they age. By reinforcing your muscles, this tea indirectly protects your joints, reducing discomfort and improving mobility. Imagine being able to take longer walks, bend and lift more confidently, and move without that nagging fear of strain or injury. That kind of freedom is priceless, and it comes from keeping your muscles strong enough to carry you through daily life. The benefits don't stop there. This tea also influences protein synthesis, the very process that builds muscle from the food you eat. Think of it as a catalyst. It helps your body make better use of the protein in your diet, turning it into strong, functional muscle rather than letting it go to waste. So when you pair this tea with a balanced diet and even light exercise, the results can be transformative. Instead of feeling weaker with each passing year, you feel more capable, steadier, and energized, like you've turned the clock back on your body's strength. Now that you understand how powerful this tea can be for rebuilding muscle and supporting strength, the most important step is knowing how to put it into practice in your daily life. The truth is, many people hear health advice and never act on it because they think it will be complicated, expensive, or require them to give up their routines. But the beauty of this approach is its simplicity. All you need to do is replace or complement your morning coffee with 1 or 2 cups of this tea, and over time, you'll begin to feel the difference. Start small. Even 1 cup a day taken consistently can begin the process of protecting your muscles, improving circulation, and boosting your energy in a way that actually lasts. To get the most out of it, drink your tea in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach, or at least before your breakfast. That way, your body absorbs the antioxidants and amino acids more effectively. You can also enjoy another cup in the afternoon when energy usually dips. Instead of reaching for a second coffee or a sugary snack, a warm cup of green tea will give you a gentle lift without the crash. It becomes not just a drink, but a small daily ritual that reminds you you're investing in your health and future strength. Pairing this habit with a nutrient-rich diet makes the results even more powerful. Remember, your muscles need protein to rebuild, and the tea helps your body use that protein more efficiently. So if you combine your tea with foods like eggs, beans, fish, or even a protein smoothie, you're doubling the benefits. Add in a few simple exercises, walking, light resistance training, or yoga, and your muscles will respond in ways that surprise you. The key is consistency. You don't have to do everything at once, but every cup of tea, every step you take, and every healthy meal adds up. Think of it this way: you have a choice every morning. You can keep doing what you've always done, drinking coffee for a temporary boost while your muscles slowly weaken, or you can make a small change that compounds into greater strength, better mobility, and more confidence in your daily life. That choice is in your hands, and it starts with something as simple as a cup of tea. So here's my challenge for you. Try replacing your morning coffee with this tea for just 1 week. Pay attention to how you feel, how steady your steps are, and how your energy lasts throughout the day. Many people notice subtle changes even within a few days, and over weeks and months, those changes grow into a noticeable transformation. If you're serious about protecting your independence, walking strong, and feeling like you did years ago, this is the easiest, most natural step you can take. And if this information has been helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more health tips, and share it with someone you care about. Because the truth is, aging doesn't have to mean weakness, and it all starts with a simple, life-changing cup of tea.